Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to NHL 18 franchise mode with your London Lions. Yes, we are back here once again to go through the 2019 off-season, starting with the 2019 NHL Entry Draft. Of course, last episode we played the 2019 playoffs. We managed to make it through the first round for the first time in franchise history, getting a 5-game series win against the Chicago Blackhawks. However, in the second round, we lost to the Dallas Stars. So a bit of a shame there for the London Lions, but they managed to get through. They improved on their inaugural season. So their sophomore season is done. We've made the playoffs both of the seasons we've been around, but now it is time to do the NHL Entry Draft. First, I just want to look at the, upgrade and maintain. Does anything need to be upgraded and or maintained? No, ain't got the money for it anyway. Okay, so that's not a problem. Let's go and do the entry draft then, I think, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. So, NHL Entry Draft. I cannot remember what draft pick we have to start this draft, but we'll have a look. So, we have the... We do not have a pick in the first round. Really? Did we give up our first round pick? Hello. Oh, right. Oh, okay. So, wow, 82 overall in the first round. Nice job. I didn't even... So they're making their picks. I must have a pick in this round, right? Or do I have 2 seconds? Let's offer a trade and just see what picks I've got. Guys, it's been a little while since I last played this. You could probably tell. So, draft picks. Oh, okay. I've got a second, 2/3, a fourth, 2/5, the 6th, and the 7th. Okay. That's not a problem. So, let's just go sim options, sim pick. We'll see the top 3 players, shall we? Sim pick. Maybe one more. Oh, a Nash. Sim pick. So the Vegas Golden Knights get a 70 overall. So the top 3 picks are Davies, Harold, and Nash. Right, let's sim to our pick then, shall we? See what we've got available. So the Minnesota Wild would like to give us Zach Parise and their 4th round pick of this year's draft for our 1st round pick. No, he's on a 7-year contract worth $7.5 million. No, I do not want that at all. Brett's... Right, so let's have a look at this trade. So, edit trade. So, the Arizona Coyotes... the Arizona Coyotes. They want to give us Brandon Sutter, sorry. He's 80 overall for our 3rd round pick. Let's just take a look at our centres on this team in terms of the best overall. We've got Nolan Patrick, who's up at an 86. Nice job. Raquel, Garnier, and Tierney. No, I don't need him. Exit, please. Thank you. Parise. You're not having Parise. You are not having Parise. The New York Rangers want to give us John Moore. No. Here we go. So the 19th pick of the 2nd round of the draft. We're getting some 54 overalls being drafted here. Let's take a look at what our scouting's provided. So apparently, in the 5th or 6th round, there is meant to be an elite defenseman. Interesting. We have scouted him 5 times, so we can leave him for a little while. Let's take a look at people in this round. So I haven't scouted any of the players in the 2nd round. Great. So the potential yeah, okay. Okay, so we've got a 2nd and 3rd rounder here with Pushkarev. How many times have we scouted him? 3. He's 18 years old, a high top 9 forward. Got a high top 6 forward here, but we've only scouted him twice. We probably want to go for a 2nd rounder. He's 19. He's meant to be a top 6. Okay, we'll go for Liepso. Probably a really bad pick. Oh my god, a medium elite! What a steal! London, nice job! Wow. So we went from top 9 forwards, fringe starter, top 9 forwards, medium elite. No, I'll take it. Nice job. Sweet. No, I don't want John Moore. Said this already. No, I don't want John Moore. Already said this. So, the 19th pick in round 3. Take a look at what's available. So, we've still got a medium elite in Chow. He's a defensive defenseman, 18 years old. And he's from Germany, so we will keep an eye on him. Let's take a look at the actual rounds that we're in right now. Radulov, he's meant to be a bottom 6 forward. He's 18 years old. We've got Butsayev, who is a defensive defenseman. We scouted him 5 times. Butterfly... no, sorry, that's the next one. Bottom 6 forward, supposedly, is Bradford, sorry. It's either Radulov or Butsayev, I think. I think I might have... We've only scouted Radulov twice, but we do have 2 third-round picks. We might be able to pick up Butsiev as well. Let's actually... Yeah, he's meant to be a 7th defenseman. So let's go for Radulov. He is a medium bottom 6 forward. Okay, that's not too bad. I think we have another third-round pick. Yes, we do. Has Butsiev been taken? No, he hasn't, so we can pick up Butsiev as well. Nice. Get the best of both worlds. Butsiev, yes, please. Join the team, sir. You are a, 7th defenseman, as you would expect. Okay, so we're getting close to the 5th round. We're in the 4th round now. I should probably take Chow here, just to make sure that I get him, because otherwise he might be taken by a different team. Yep, Chow. He's meant to be elite. We have scouted him 5 times, in fairness, so I'm hoping that he is an elite player. Chow, please be elite. A low top 6 defenseman. Thanks, scouting. You're the best. I wondered why there would be an elite player going into the 5th round. So, let's take a look at what we've got here. Ranta, centre. He was. We could go for McGillney. McGillney, yeah, we scouted him 5 times. He's meant to be a top 9 forward, sure. He is a low top 9 forward, 53 overall. Fair dues. We've got another pick here, sure. At least we managed to pull out a random elite one. So we dropped 1 elite for a different elite, so I'll take it. Ranta, sure, we'll go for you then. You are a low top 9 forward. Okay, that's pretty decent. That's probably what he was going for anyway. 6th round of the draft. Let's have a look. Kasparidis. Kaparinen or Karpinen. Low top 9 forward. Not too bad. I'll take it. So they want to give us Andrew Ladd for Popogev. How good is Popogev right now? He is 63 at 20 years old, and he was a 2nd round pick in my 1st ever draft. And they want to give me Andrew Ladd. No, because his contract is ridiculous and I don't want it. So, Andrew Ladd and Calvin DeHart, no. Islanders, I'm not interested in Zach Parise, please. Right, so I think this is my last pick of the draft. Let's see if we can get somebody decent. Let's see if we can get somebody that we've scouted a few times and know a bit about. Top 6 defenseman for Bowles. So we've gone for a lot of defensive defensemen. Top 6 defenseman, 55 overall. In the 7th round, that's not too bad, actually. The entry draft is complete. So, the draft class of 2019 for the London Lions is Lepisto, Radulov, Butseyev, Chow, McGillney, Ranta, Karpinen, and Boll. So there you go. So that's our group as it stands right now. So let's go to the re-sign phase. We have plenty of salary cap space right now. See if we can get something going here. So we've got 7 skaters that are meant to be restricted free agents. Let's go to the contracts. So how much cap space have we got then? We have 30 million. Oh my god. Yaroslav Halak is 90 overall. Hang on a minute. Something tells me that's not right. If he is 90 overall, oh my god. Sure, we'll take him. Let's just have a look at that, shall we? Because I don't think that's right. Hang on a minute. So, what the hell has happened to Yaroslav Halak? He played 11 games for us and got 6 wins, and he's now a 90 overall. What? Right, I'm gonna have to take each thing as it goes. So centres. Let's take a look at centres. We want our top overall. So Nolan Patrick's got another 2 years on his contract, which is good. Raquel, he's got another 3 years on his contract. Sam Garnier, he can be a solid depth player for us. He wants 4 million. So let's see if we can get him to about 3.4 million. We'll go 3.425 just to make sure it sweetens the deal. For 3 years, yeah, that will have until he's 32. Ryan Zingle, you're not really going to grow anymore. Charles Houdon, you can grow, which will be great. So we'll give you a contract. He wants 1.5 million or 1.550. 85% of that is about 1.325. We'll try that for a year. Cedric Paquette, sure, you can get a contract as well. We'll go 1.250 for you. Shapper, Tanakiro. Uala, sure, you can have your entry-level contract, buddy. Bure, you've still got time. Ranta, you're still fine. Yeah, I'm not really interested in keeping Zingle, Shapert, or Kiro, I don't think. I think we're fine for that. The left wingers. Scott Lord. Wow, we're really bad on left wingers right now. What about... Yeah, these are all of them. So, Di Giuseppe, sure, you can have a contract. $1 million for 2 years. I think that's fair. Popogev, 63 at 20. You can have your entry-level deal. That's fine. Nieto, sure, you can have a contract as well. We'll go 1 million for 2 years. Scott Lawton, sure. No, because then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah. I think we should sign him for depth, actually. If we go 1.5 mil for a year, I think that's fair. Then we go right wingers. Drew Stafford, I think we should give him another contract. He wants 3.775. Divide that by 100. Oh, whoops, I'm not doing this right. Divide that by 100 and times that by 85, and you get about 3.2. We'll go 3.250, I think we'll try. Because Drew Stafford has actually been pretty good for our team, so I'd like to keep him. Connor Brown, he's been pretty solid. If we can go 3 mil for 3 years for Connor Brown. Wilson, yeah, you've played all right for us as well. Can we go... what did he want? He wants 2.860 divided by 100 times 85. He wants 2.5 we can probably get him for if we're lucky. We want all these depth signings. Anderson, 78 at 25, sure. We'll just qualify you as an RFA, I think. Pitlick, no, I'm alright, thanks. And then Palmu, sure, 61 at 21. Welcome to the team, buddy. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay, and then defenseman. The only one that's missing out at the moment is Tyler Myers. So our defence at the moment, Vlasic is an 85, which is very bad for us right now. Well, it's not hugely bad, but he's only got 1 year left on his contract. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got Pulak and Wallet that could probably step in. Lilgren is looking like he's growing very quickly, so I'm quite glad that I picked him up. Samarakov, he's 56 at 20. We'll give him a contract then, his entry-level deal. The question is, do we sign Tyler Myers? He does want a contract extension, which is good. How much does he want, though? Ooh, 4.650 for 2 years. I mean, we're still a pretty weak defence, if you think about it, because we've got 2 lefties here, 2 righties here, and then a left and a right here. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking of letting Tyler... We'll save him for the minute, I think. So Yaroslav Halak is currently at a 90 overall. We're going to let Mike Smith go to free agency, see if there's anybody better. Marmon Lindy, 69 at 21. Ullmark is 76 at 25, so that's good. Blacker, 55 at 20. We'll give him an entry-level deal, but we probably won't use him. And Ortio still has a year left. So we're going to advance a day, and we'll see what's going on, I think. If we advance a day, then that should be fine. Be able to check out everybody, see if everything's working, and we should be fine. So, yep, that's fine. If Yaroslav Halak has actually gone up to a 90 overall, then we have made one of the biggest steals ever in the NHL. So let's advance a day, see who's signed with us, see how much salary cap space we've got left. Okay, so Stafford has rejected. Di Giuseppe's back, Nieto's back, Garnier isn't back, Paquette's back, Brown's back, Wilson's back, Hudon's back, Lawton's back, Samrakov is here, Popogev is here, Uelo is here, Palmu's here, Blacker's back. Or here. So, okay. So there are a couple of guys that want to test free agency. So we have $24 million in salary cap space. If we take a look at this roster right now, by position. So we've got first line centre Nolan Patrick, second line Ricard Raquel, Chris Tierney will probably take fourth line, and Hudon will probably take third line maybe. He's a third second line forward, so we could have Tierney playing actually. Yeah, we could have these two guys. So we might let Garnier walk then, because I don't really want to give him much more money. So that's fine for centres. We need left wingers, without a doubt. We need some decent left wingers. We can use some of these guys as trade bait, maybe. Right wingers, excuse me. Drew Stafford wants to walk, but we've got 281s here, so it's not a problem for Stafford. We can let him walk. Anderson will probably re-sign with us. Then defensemen. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a group of defensemen above 80 overall if we re-sign Tyler Myers. But I kind of want to see who's available. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to let free agency happen then. Stafford and Garnier, you're allowed to walk. Fair enough. Have fun, lads. Yeah, so we'll sim to free agency then. See what's going on. So I'm very glad that Nolan Patrick has picked himself up. And I'm glad that we got Lilgren as well. That's pretty decent. So, rookie and draft results. Awesome. Right, let's take a look at free agency. Let's see who's available. Hopefully it's a decent free agency. Oh my god, Erik Karlsson. I think we need to sign some of these guys, if you ask me. He wants 7 years at almost 9 mil. I think we can do that. I think we can absolutely do that because he's a 93 overall defenseman who will make our defense so much better going into next season. So if we go 8.750 for 7 years for you, Erik Karlsson. So 8.750. Let's actually do some calculation on how much salary cap space we'll have after this. So 24. We'll just go 24. Take away 8.750. That's about 15 mil left. Pacioretty. We could do with a guy like Pacioretty. He wants 6 years on his contract, though. Panarin wants 6 years on his contract. That would be a better pickup, I think, because he wants less money as well. So if we go 7 mil for Artemi Panarin, that means we'd have our first solid left winger. Pasternak is our other left winger. Nyquist might be decent for a second line guy. Is he a second line guy? I assume he is. Oh, he's a first line guy. Okay. Ryan Ellis, he could very much replace, what's his name? Ah, yeah, that'll be Ryan Ellis and Ekholm will be back together again. So we've gone 7 mil. So take away 7 mil. So 24. Take away 8.750 equals that. Take away 7 equals 8.250. So we've got to make a choice here. Let's actually check goalies as well. I think we go for a guy like Ryan Ellis. That will really patch up our defense. Oh, Cam Talbot and Mike. Oh, wow. There are several solid players available. Okay, so if we go back, I think if we sign Ryan Ellis and then we sign a goaltender. So Ryan Ellis, I'll have you for 5.5. Yep, 5.5 mil. Take away 5.5. So that means we have 2.75 available for salary cap. 2.75. We could get Sergei Varlamov for that much. Let's offer Marc-Andre Fleury a contract. If we can go 2.750. Most of these players probably won't sign with us, but we'll advance a few days. If we manage to get all of these guys in free agency, we will instantly become a Stanley Cup contender, without a doubt. Like, we were a pretty solid team to begin with. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any of these players that decide to sign with us. Oh, if Erik Karlsson signs with us, that'll be an absolute steal. So Marc-Andre Fleury is rejected. Fair enough. That's okay. I wasn't expecting him to with that much money. Artemi Panarin. Ryan Ellis has rejected. Erik Karlsson! We've signed Erik Karlsson! We have signed one of the best, if not the best, defenseman in the NHL in this game right now. Wow. What a steal. So we missed out on Ryan Ellis, which isn't a huge problem. We've got $10 million in salary cap space left. Wow. What an absolute steal. So we've got Panarin on the books. Matt Duchene would be a nice pickup, actually, as a second line forward. He's a first line forward, though. That's the thing. Jeff Skinner, is he a second line guy? He's a first line guy. I need to check here. Nino Niederreiter, he wants too much money, in my opinion. Travis Konechny, well, he's a restricted free agent, so I'd rather like to hold off. Derek Brassard, that would be pretty decent. So Tyler Myers is still available. Let's just take a look at this team once again. I need to check contracts and stuff. So if we go to, where is it? Team management, view contracts. Oh my god, we actually pulled Erik Karlsson. That is just incredible. If Halak manages to stay at a 90 for next season, this is going to be an absolute steal. We're going to be a solid team. So centres. We've got 86, 84, 79, 78, and in the system we've got a 76. Okay. Left wingers, we've got an 88, an 81, and two 78s with Di Giuseppe in the system. Okay. Right wingers, we've got a 90 and two 81s, an 80 and a 78 with another 78 in the system. Defensemen, so we've got 1, 2, so that will be our first pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, the question is, we could trade away a guy like Dumoulin and pick up somebody else. Because he's only 81 overall and he's getting 4 million. So I'm not too sure I like that. But then in the system, we've got Wallet and Liljegren, who's growing nicely. He should be ready for next year. And Pulak. And then goalies, we've got Yaroslav Halak. Okay, so I'm thinking if we sign a defenseman, centres I'm not that fussed on. I wouldn't mind a low 80s defenseman, actually. So if we go back to sign free agents, this is absolutely amazing, though. We have become a contender instantly. So, Nyquist, Duchene. So, Brassard is an 84 overall. Konechny's an 83. Do we have down here a centre? Geordie Ben. Okay, so no. Okay, so Grabowski is the next best one. So we're actually doing okay in terms of that. We should sign a solid backup goalie. Mike Smith, thank you for everything you did for the London Lions, but I'm not going to be re-signing you this year. Marc-Andre Fleury probably would be the best guy to pick up here. He's 85 overall. He only wants 2 years as well. That'll make a solid goaltending tandem. So if we give him the money that he wants, we have about 7 million left. So with 7 million, what can we pick up with these players? We could pick up a Max Pacioretty, but we've got a first line forward, so that's not a problem. It's these second lines. Adam Henrique would be pretty decent. He wants 3 years and he's a second line forward, so he'd slot in quite nicely behind Nolan Patrick. But then again, we want like a third line guy, don't we? Travis Konechny, we need... Nino Niederreiter wants far too much money. Marcus Johansson, he's a little bit expensive for me. Patrick Marleau, he wants 2 years on his contract. He's 82 at 39. Oh, Kyle Connor, no, he's too much. He's a restricted free agent. Anders Lee, that's pretty decent, but these guys cost a bit too much. Joe Thornton, that would be a solid pickup. We'll go 3 mil for Joe Thornton. He'll be a solid guy that can play as a depth guy. So that means we've got about 4 million left then. Do we want to sign another defenseman? The only defensemen available are Olsner and Myers. So, I don't know. Dumoulin shoots left, so we'd probably want to go for Carl Olsner, wouldn't we? He wants 2 years and he's 83 overall. So let's offer him a contract of that much. And we're going to try and trade away Brian Dumoulin. Because we've got a guy that can replace him if not. So, team management, proposed trade. Anybody want Brian Dumoulin? Anybody? We are actually, like, so solid right now. We picked up... Eric Carlson wanted to come and play for our team. That just astounds me. So let's find a team that actually... Okay, so Boston want Brian Dumoulin. You got any... what's the draft picks giving away? Nothing much from this year. What about skaters matching the block? Nothing. Okay, I'm kind of in the mood for some draft picks or something. Chicago... Colorado. What do you want? Draft picks. You got any available? You have a you have a third round pick from this year's draft. Can we be cheeky and get a third from next year as well? So Brian Dumoulin for Colorado's third round pick from 2020 and the 2021 draft. Will that go through? No, it won't. Okay, so we can keep that. Can we maybe snag the 5th round pick? Let's try that. So a 3rd and a 5th for Brian Dumoulin. Will that go through? Yes, it will. Nice. Well, thank you, Brian Dumoulin, for everything you did for the franchise. But I'm going to have to say goodbye to you because I need your salary cap space. 4 mil for an 81 overall is a bit dodgy there. So Thornton rejected the offer. Fair dues, fair dues. Let's advance another day or so. Carl Olsner has accepted the offer, so we've replaced him. And Marc-Andre Fleury has signed with the Vancouver Canucks. Wow. Talk about an interesting team to sign with. So we still have almost $10 million in salary cap space. We still need a goaltender, which Cam Talbot could do. He doesn't actually want that much money for an 87 overall. Let's go for 5 mil. If we can get him for 5 mil, I'll take him. For 4 years, that's not too bad. He'll be 36 by the time his contract is up. We can always trade him away. So that means we've got about $4 million left. So we need a guy that has less money than that or wants less money. Braden Coburn. Patrick Marleau. We could go for a guy like Marleau. He would add some depth to our lineup, I think. You know what? Let's go for it. We couldn't get Joe Thornton. Let's go for Patrick Marleau. 3.5 mil. Patrick Marleau, you've had your time with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's see if you want to join my team. So we've tried to sign a couple more guys. Talbot has rejected the offer. Fair dues. Let's go to the player morale meetings. Let's have a chat with some of these guys. Connor Brown, what's up, bud? Think trading Dumoulin away. Sorry, man. Yep. No... Tone, whatever. Nolan Patrick is 86. Awesome. Oh, look at that player photo. Isn't that gorgeous? We'll advance another day because I think we're still waiting on somebody, aren't we? I know somebody rejected our offer. I now can't remember who. Patrick Marleau is here. Good. Yeah, you are a go-to man. And Vlasic is very happy with that. I'm not surprised. So Vlasic and Marleau have reunited in London. So we have $7 million left to play with. With goalies, Cam Talbot, he wants $4.7 million. Well, I can give you 5. Can I? Yeah, I can give you 5. I'll give you 5, mate. I will give you $5 million to come and play with my team. So that means we only have about 2 mil left, and we can see if there are any decent prospects out there. But I'm very happy with this post-season, or this free agency. We have managed to get some complete steals. Cannot believe we signed Erik Karlsson. Cam Talbot's here. Nice. We have an awesome goaltending tandem, if Yaroslav Halak stays the same, in Talbot and Halak. Nice. We are actually a solid team. We have really improved ourselves. So we've got $2 million left to play with. Nobody huge at the moment. Cogliano. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, Cogliano. I saw Duchesne's stats, but for Cogliano, I was like, oh, that's good. Then no, it just wasn't the case. Sanheim, we have enough money to go for him, but we'd probably have to give up a draft pick, which I'm not really that interested in. Prince, nope. 79 at 24 for Nick Patan. Let's go for... If we go for one... Wait, how much does he want? He wants 1.325. Would we have to give up a pick? Yes, we would. We'd have to give up a third pick. I'm not interested in that, so can we go for a mil? Yeah, we wouldn't need to give up a pick then. If he doesn't go for it, fair enough. Josh Anderson, you're still trying to be signed. So 79 at 24 is pretty good. 77 at 25 for Pontus Aberg. Give you a contract, and we'll try and sign one more guy. Tyler Bertuzzi, no. De La Rose. De La Rose would be awesome. But we're only going to go for 1 mil. 1 mil for 2 years. There you go. So if we get some of those other prospects in the system, then we should be alright. Advance a date. We need to make sure we have a stacked AHL squad as well, because the Honolulu Heat haven't had a good time of it recently. So as long as we make sure that we've got some good stuff there. De La Rose rejected, fair enough. Didn't really give you much. Patan rejected, but Pontus Aberg accepted, so I'll take that. We need some salary cap anyway. So let's simulate to the start of the season, and we'll see where our team is at. I'm very happy with what we've done so far. Let's go to the 5th of October, or the 5th of September, whichever one it is. So the Honolulu Heat have not gone above 500 ever since they joined the league, whereas the London Lions have. They've made the playoffs twice. And now that we've got a guy like Karlsson, and we've got Nolan Patrick growing, we've got Pasternak growing, and we've got Halak that might have grown tremendously, I think we're doing alright here, folks. We seem to have made some good stuff. Kind of plan to deal with Josh Anderson. He's the only one holding out. Well, I've given him a thing. I've qualified him as an RFA, so it's up to the other teams to try and sort it out, really, innit? Yeah, what a great job we've done so far here. Very, very happy with that free agency. That is, without a doubt, the best free agency we've ever had. The fact that Erik Karlsson and Artemi Panarin managed to go to free agency is shocking in itself. But the fact that we can actually go and pick them up, and they've both wanted to play for this team, is brilliant. So now we've got a first line of Panarin, Nolan Patrick, and David Pasternak. That's fantastic, but I think they're all right-handed shots. 89% of the expected profit. Hey, nice. Got some available funds for next year. Huzzah. So I think we're wanting to go to the 5th of October. Something like that. I don't know. Yep. Okay, so owner goals. What is it? We are a champion. Okay, so in our 3rd year, we're trying to win the Stanley Cup. I think we could do it. So, edit lines, please. Let's go to roster moves. First, let's have a look. 86 overall. 90 overall. Let's check the goalies. Yaroslav Halak's gone down to an 88 overall. I mean, I was expecting him not to stay up at a 90, so that's fine. So if we just go options, roster moves. Let's take a look at each position, make sure we've got all the right guys. So, centres, we've got Patrick, Raquel, Tierney, Hudon, with Paquette in the system. Yep, that's fine. Left wingers, we've got Panarin, Marlowe, Grabner, Nieto, Lawton. In the system, Di Giuseppe. Okay, that's fine. Right wingers, we've got Pasternak, Wilson, Brown, Smith, Pelly, Barber, with Aberg in the system. Aberg, oh, they're both depth forwards. Okay, fair dues. Then defenseman, we've got Erik Karlsson, Vlasic, Ekholm, Vatanen, Olsner, and Edmondson, with Pulak and Wallet in the system. Liljegren is a 74 overall, so hopefully next year he should be ready to play. Pulak, yeah, I think we'll bring Pulak up actually. There you go. And then goaltenders, we've got 88 and 87, and we've got a 77 and a 71 Marmanlind. Nice. Okay, so we're looking pretty good here, actually. Let's just have a look. So, Panarin, Patrick, Pasternak, Marlowe, Raquel, Brown, Grabner, Tierney, Wilson, Lawton, Hudon, Smith, Pelly. Yep, I'm quite happy with that. Vlasic, Carlson, Ekholm, Olsner, Edmondson, and Vatanen. Okay. And then goalies like so. And scratched, we have Barber, Nieto, and Pullock. This is a very, very solid lineup. I'm very happy with this. We have become so much better. This first line is absolutely ridiculous. We are going to destroy a lot of offense or a lot of defensive teams with a lineup like this. Damn! Nice. We've got Marlowe playing on the second line. He has a second line forward as well, so it makes sense. Raquel's meant to be a first line forward. We've got a third scoring line, third checking line, third checking line. So do we have a third checking line guy? Because that might help. Third checking line. So maybe play Smith Pelly here. Play Scott Lawton here, because we want a checking line there then. Yeah, so this is a tremendous team. So set captains, we want Pasternak. Pasternak is being the captain, yep. Raquel and Vatanen as the alternates. Yeah, I don't really want to mess about with that. We'll see how Carlson plays this year to see if he deserves one. Yep, so that's fine. We'll set the captains there. Let's check free agency, see if there are any right wingers available still. Because we're not really very deep on the right winger point, are we? Free agents, please. Let's check the right wingers, see if there's anyone about. Verbada. No, there's nobody really about. Travis Konechny's still holding out on the Flyers, though. That's interesting. Might be able to pick him up next season. So, let's sim through the preseason. I'm quite happy with the team that we've got here. The next episode, we will start the season against Panarin's old team, the Columbus Blue Jackets. Wow. So, this will be an interesting matchup to start the season. Right, scouting assignment. Yes, we need to start doing some of these, please. Okay. So, let's scout in the O forwards for a month. There you go. Make sure we do some decent scouting here. Budget allocation. Yep, I can sort that out. So if we take it all off advertising for now, and then we put loads in arena operations to the point where they're about, yep, that much. Nope, yep, that's fine. Put the rest in there, and then you can have a little bit back. Nice. Save the budget, please. Huzzah. Auto-assign promotion nights for me, thank you. And we should be good to carry on. Nice. So let's see. We're playing incredibly well in the preseason because we've got a super stacked team. And, yeah, we're doing all right for ourselves. So let's see how we do against Colorado. Teams must be salary cap compliant. We are. Wow, we went undefeated. We went undefeated in the preseason. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me. I'm quite happy with that. Nice. So, next episode, we start. We start against the Columbus Blue Jackets for our 2019-2020 NHL season. So yes, I'm going to end this episode here then, ladies and gentlemen. What a brilliant off-season we had so far this year, guys. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.